it's Paulina, aspiraltotheself, another timeless collective tarot reading. Thank you for clicking onto my video. Please keep in mind that this is a general collective tarot reading, therefore the messages will not and may not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates with you in your particular situation and leave the rest. Please don't try to make the story fit if it doesn't fit. Okay, if it's not resonating with you, it just means that I'm not picking up on your energy, which is perfectly okay. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome back, Soul Family. It's good to see you guys again. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your comments, subscribes, super thanks, and donations. I truly appreciate them all. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. It's good to see a new face here. Please keep in mind the areas of legal, law, health, mental health. Please know that I'm not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be. If I mention them at all, it is either what my intuition is picking up on or it's literally on the cards themselves. However, if it really resonates for you, I highly encourage you to speak to those experts and those areas of expertise. Something also to note is that I am not a tarot reader, okay? I'm a seer. Therefore, the cards are just how I connect with you guys. The cards are a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I receive. So please use your own level of discernment. I am also the Ulrich, both fairy tales in my hand here. The Princess and Her Inner Voice, which is a fairy tale written for children about their intuition, what it is, how it speaks to them, and how if they listen to it, it can help them to overcome all obstacles, help them to heal from all traumas, as well as get them to their happy ending in whichever way that looks for them. It is a very self-love and self-worth based fairy tale. As well as The Dark High Priestess and The Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen, this is a fairy tale written for adults about healing and overcoming spiritual warfare and narcissistic abuse from family, lovers, and friends, and how to keep your inner flame lit despite any adversity you may be going through or experiencing. And no matter how dire your situation may seem, know that you always have a choice and that you're never alone. There's always benevolent beings around you just waiting for you to give them consent, to provide you with guidance, and to intervene and to intercede on your behalf so that way you can fulfill your soul's purpose in this lifetime. Both of these fairy tales are written in the bard format, okay, which means they rhyme. So think like Dr. Seuss meets Grimm's fairy tales. They are written and illustrated in such a way to heal and appeal to your inner child as you read them. They're short, they're sweet, they inspire hope, and they make you feel good as you read them. The audiobook has been released for both books, and you can find them attached to this video as well as on my channel. However, if you wish to purchase the physical copy of either books, you can find them on online retailers such as Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, just to name a few. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is in its second edition print, which means that the autographed first edition, as well as my products, may be found on my website, which is www.aspiraltotheself.com. All the information will be in the description box below for your convenience, as well as all my social media platforms and pages, so that way you do not get scammed by people or pages pretending to be me. As always, I begin reading with a prayer. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan, the Trinity Three, Lou, the archangels, my ancestors, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational entities, beings, or energies try to come through or try to astral project, open a portal, remote view, be a monitoring spirit in the past, present, or in the future, I ask that you block, bind, and blind and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf, whichever way you deem fit. Please allow me to see you and the collective to know, provide clear and concise messages. If any try to abuse technology in any kind of way in the past, the present, or in the future by trying to take a screenshot, trying to astral project, open a portal, remote view, be a monitoring spirit, and this set, I ask that you block, bind, and blind and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full consent to intervene and to intercede on my behalf, whichever way you deem fit. Please protect me, this channel, the video, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, black magic, witchcraft, and bindings, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened by the All-High. The sender's mask be ripped off, they'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay, collective. I hope you guys are doing well today. I hope you guys are navigating these energies. So the download that I have for you today is that someone is just out there using people and they're a rebel without a cause, okay? So whoever this is that's been attacking you, been doing things to you, they don't care who they have to group up against you. They don't care what happens to those people. They don't care, I feel like that's really loud. They don't care what happens to those people. They don't care anything about those people. They just want anyone and everyone. And this person doesn't even have a cause for why they're, trying to create some kind of movement or why they're trying to essentially declare war on you. Okay, they don't really have a cause. They're just doing it just cause, and they don't care who they have to use to do it. Okay, so I picked up that this person is now reaping the ramifications for what they've been doing, and they're trying to find the pathway forward. Okay, because they're trying to be unconventional how they do it. They've realized that they've been doing the same old, meaning they're Mr. or Mrs. Same. Like, you know, especially I've been picking this up when it comes to secret societies and, you know, karmic soulmates and things like that. They're really the same type of person. They do the same type of shit. They attack you the same kind of way. Okay, when one idea doesn't work, they figure out how to still make that same idea work, right? Or they try to attack the same place or something like that. They're Mr. and Mrs. Same, okay? There's nothing new. So they're trying to utilize that astrological energy right now of trying to be unconventional, that Aquarius energy, trying to be unconventional, but so that way they can move forward in their path, because right now they're unable to move forward. They're stuck. And that's because of all the woo-woo, all the stuff that they were sending towards you has either backfired and returned to sender, and or they're now dealing with karmic debt that they have to pay, and they're like, how can I move forward? They're thinking that there may be some steps that they have missed, okay? And they're consulting with other people about what they've missed, and people are providing them with guidance, okay, or providing them with advice, but this person's not taking it. This is an ask hole. They ask you questions, but they don't take your advice. They just ask you just to ask you, I guess. And because they won't take the advice, because they haven't done the things that they should have done it, okay, the whole thing has fell through. So what this means, collective, is if somebody was trying to attack you, they created some kind of warfare, spiritual warfare on you. They were just attacking you just to attack you just cause, you know, trying to gather people together to rally around you, do some kind of smear campaign, elicit some kind of reaction out of people when it came to you, okay, trying to get people to, you know, want to sharpen their pitchforks and things like that when it came to you. They missed some steps. They know they did. They know they made some mistakes. And once their little campaign, their spiritual warfare reached a certain point, it just all fell through. And now they're like, how can I move forward? Because not only did it all fall through, you're still moving forward, but they are simultaneously not moving forward. They're in spiritual jail, which means they're being caught up. Like, they're being forcefully set down by spirit and made to pay for what they've been doing, okay? Karmic debt, when you're dealing with the spiritual stuff, like when it comes to spiritual warfare, doing witchcraft and things like that, it can be paid out a lot quicker than regular karma, okay? Regular karma can happen at any time, but typically it takes a little bit of time for that person to have to pay for their actions. Sometimes they may not even pay for their actions until the next life. With witchcraft, it's a lot sooner than that, because it's energy, because you're essentially trying to manipulate energy. So it occurs a lot quicker than that, especially if their stuff is backfiring or you've returned it to the sender. Okay, you've added in your prayers, when you've upped your spiritual hygiene, or you literally did the incantation itself, okay, the ritual, and it goes back, because a return to sender is essentially 100% insurance when it comes to witchcraft. The kicker is knowing when it's being done to you. You have to know that witchcraft is being done to you for you to do a return to sender. But again, if you know that you're going through spiritual warfare and you automatically add in your prayers every single night, you're golden. As well as smudging your space and keeping up with your spiritual hygiene, taking your ritual baths, things like that, meditating, like, you're good. It's not going to touch you like that, okay? So everything's falling through. They're not moving forward. They're trying to figure out how they can move forward. And I channeled that song. This one goes out to The One I Love by R.E.M., which the song itself is about using people over and over again. This person is using others to, you know, rally up against you, and they don't care how they hurt those people or what happens to those people. Because say the return to sender, the spiritual, the backfires, okay, as well as the karmic debt that these people are accruing with this person that's, you know, going up against you, they're paying for it too. Like if they're part of the ritual, they're part of the smear campaign, whatever, they're paying for it too. This person doesn't give a fuck about these people. They don't care they're having to pay. Okay, they don't care. They're just going to use as many people as they can, okay, to get a certain end here, to get a certain result. But again, everything's fallen through. Then I picked up the angel number 840. Know that you are safe, protected, and supported by the spiritual realm and universal energies. Take time for silence and solitude. Trust the strong and clear connection with the angelic and spiritual realms, and your own intuition will offer you constant guidance, assistance, and unconditional love. So you're very safe and protected, okay? Nothing's going to be happening to you. Maybe that was part of what they missed. They didn't know anything about original starseeds, chosen ones. They didn't understand anybody who was high vibration. They didn't understand anybody who was high ranking when it came to spiritual warfare. They didn't know about, I guess, about a return to sender. They didn't count your intuition, your willpower, your strength. They didn't count in your ancestral, lineage, okay? Who you come from, what bloodline you come from, who your ancestors are, and what they're willing to do for you. They didn't count in the divine. Like, they just completely counted out the divine, which is crazy to me, because these people who have mostly been coming through on this channel and other channels are satanic, or they worship some kind of fallen angel, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to be Lucifer, but it's one of them. You can't believe in one but not the other. It doesn't make sense. One can't exist without the other. Light can't exist without the dark. It doesn't make sense. Like, how are you believing in one but not the other? Again, like, it's like these people just want to believe what they want to believe, and they don't care, but now they're being forced to care because they played with elements, they played with energies, they played with beings and entities they should not have, and now they're being forced to deal with those consequences. And I also picked up the angel number 231. Never doubt yourself or the power of the angels, as faith, trust, and positive expectations produce miracles in your life. Creativity sparks new ways of doing things, which positively affects both work and play. So never doubt your own power, never doubt the divine. So again, these people never considered the divine. They never considered that the divine would intervene in the way that they have. I don't know what their perception of God or the All High is, but I'm guessing they're just essentially, based off of their viewpoint, I would say they view God, the All High, as beings that are useless, that don't do anything for humanity, which is the furthest from the truth. But it's only because they've never felt the presence, which is probably why they went to the secret societies or the path they went down, because they've never had the presence of God in their life, or they've never acknowledged it when it was there, or they didn't feel like it was sufficient. They felt like they had to go darker in order to have some kind of immediate power, okay? And then I channeled the song Feel It Still by Portugal the Man, which is essentially a song about someone who just rebels and they don't have a cause. They're just fighting for something, but just rebelling. So they don't have a specific cause for what they're fighting for. They're just doing it just cause. But then I also picked up that a childhood friend wants to cross words with you. Like, they want to fight, they want to, and not even like fist fight, they want to like hurt your feelings with their words, right? Like, they want to go, because nothing else has worked with their secret diabolical master plan against you, their secret, war, which if you have to have a secret war, that should tell you how pitiful of a human being you are to begin with. Like, if one, you have silent hidden beef with somebody, meaning that person is completely unaware that you have had any kind of beef with each other, meaning there's not been an altercation, there's not been any hard feelings, there's not been any wrongs done to you, that like your beef with them is silent, like you're just a hater. You're just a secret fan, I guess. But when it comes to like having to rally other people, like also in silence, like that means you're weak as fuck. You're just a bully, and you're a bully who can't face who they're trying to oppose, because like they could never face you like one-on-one and say and do the shit that they're doing to you. Why do they need a whole bunch of people who you may or may not have met, have never wronged, come up against you, but come up against you in secret? Like, do these people have your phone number? Are they friends with you on Facebook, on social media? Do they know where you live? Do Do they know anything about your life? If not, like, they probably don't know you well enough to even have beef with you, period, right? Like, have you guys spoken to this person in years? The answer is no. They don't fucking know you enough to have beef with you. Like, so again, the fact that it's all hidden, it's all secret, like, hey, let's rally the troops against the collective, and secret, it's just like, okay, so you're just an oppressor. You're just an oppressor. You're just a colonizer. Like, you're just a bully. Like, there's no good words that will portray you in a positive light based off what you're doing. So it's like the fact that they want to, like, you know, cuss you out or something now, it's like, I don't think they could handle what you'd say, you know, because you know they're essentially a little bitch. Like, and it's like, okay, like, you've been fighting me, but you've been fighting me not only in secret, but also with a group of people and witchcraft. Like, all three of those things are hidden. So they could never do it in your face. They want to oppose you in private. Or they just like speaking about you and the attention it brings. But again, they would never say that shit to your face, but then like now all of a sudden they're ballsy to be like, I want to cuss you out because my life is going to shit for fucking with you. It's like, you started a war with me in private and secret, and you got all fucked up. Do you think you could handle facing me one-on-one? Do you think you could handle me being in my face? Because you fucking couldn't handle me with a whole group of motherfuckers, could you? And secret and private. You couldn't handle me then. Like, you think you can handle me now, like one-on-one? Like, no. Like, you're bitch made. You're not gonna be doing anything like that. So let's see, what are these songs about? So we have The One I Love by Rim. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. Again, this person just uses people. They love you, but they were just using you as a good time. And they left you behind. I guess you were just supposed to stay there. Fire. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. Fire, she's coming down on her own now. Fire, she's coming down on her own now. And again, it's just like repeat on that. So I'm assuming that they were hoping that you would self-destruct, or they could get you to self-destruct. It would look like you just, became crazy all of a sudden, that you just weren't yourself, you acted out of character all of a sudden, and you would have some kind of downward spiral. Now, Feel It Steel, Portugal the Man. Can't keep my hands to myself. I think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. In case my little baby girl is in need, am I coming out of left field? Oh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leave her with the babysitter. Mama called the grave digger. Gone with the fallen leaves. Am I coming out of left field? We could fight a war for peace. Give in to that easy living. Goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Start flipping for my enemies. We could wait until the walls come down. It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle, but oh, till it falls won't bother me. And then again, is it coming? Is it coming? Is it coming back? And then, might hide your feel, but you feel it still. So again, just creating a cause. Don't even have a cause. Like, they're just gathering. They're a missionless army. Sounds fearsome, doesn't it? Spirit, what does the collective need to know about? Okay. We've got curse, hex, blessing in disguise, abundance, ritual bath, stalking, gang stalking, hidden enemy, the divine intervened, success story, foul play, karmic debt. Yeah, family. So, what we need to know about this, and I have cards that fell out, which I'm going to take here in just a second. So we have divine intervention of the hidden enemy in your family. Oh, it's a family reading. Hidden enemy in your family. that was stalking, gang stalking, doing foul play over some kind of abundance. The divine is telling you that this was all, this curse, this hex, was a blessing in disguise. Because when you took a ritual bath, it unlocked their karmic debt, and now you are a success story. So recap. The divine has intervened on a hidden enemy that was in your family. It could be all of them, who are stalking, gang stalking, trying to do some kind of foul play to get some kind of abundance, okay? This is giving like destiny swap, ritual sacrifice, energy harvesting. Could be trying to unalive you for an inheritance, because that's been coming up a lot. This is all blessing in disguise, though. This curse, this hex, they try to put on you because when the moment you cleansed your energy, it unlocked their karmic debt to be paid. Again, like they're talking to people, trying to figure out how they can move forward. And the first card that I got out is they're not moving on to calmer waters. They're unable to move forward. And you're having some kind of success story here. Yeah, so the cards I have out, they're not moving on to calmer waters. Again, they're stuck. Like, their karmic debt is here to be paid. They're unable to hunt you now, or to try to move quickly and affecting your dream state. So trying to attack your healing when you're resting, trying to affect your transformation. This is those deck that wants to come out. Spirit, what do you want the collective to know when it comes to this hidden enemy in the family? And they're stalking, gang stalking, karmic debt. What is this? What does the collective need to know about this? So we have, again, your life force, your vitality. Trying to get your wheel of fortune. Again, this is destiny swapping. This is trying to get your good fortune. Yeah, what has been done in the dark has been brought to light. It's ironic that there's a full moon in this reading already because we're very close to the full moon. Yep. Trying to put an end to your journey on the full moon, or on the full moon, on this full moon in Leo, their journey is going to be brought to an end because they were trying to get some kind of rebirth by working up in a group to go after your happiness, but your ancestors stopped them. So again, like your ancestors aren't playing with people. I don't know why people think that they are. So with this download, they use people. So people in your family, like this is going a bunch of different ways. People in your family use other members of the family to get some kind of level up. So this is like every generation somebody sacrifices somebody. They can have, this could be like a life insurance scheme where, you know, they unalive people with witchcraft and then they have a life insurance policy out of that person, unbeknownst to that person probably, and gets paid that way, plus energy siphoning. This is also destiny swapping, which is all part of a ritual sacrifice. But it's hard to imagine that your own ancestors have to step on your necks, you know, like. So before I get any further into this reading, I have a brief message from our sponsors at Witchy Cauldron. When it comes to their learner tarot cards, these have the keywords, planets, zodiacs, chakras, meanings, as well as affirmations on some of them. A booklet comes with it, which goes more in depth of the card. However, on the card, you've got the reversal keywords as well as the upright keywords. You've got the keyword at the top, which for me, when I do a reading, this is beneficial because your intuition will be drawn to certain words. So one, you're reading the energy, but you know, and the cards are just a tool anyway. It's just essentially to help pick out the symbols, help pick out the words, the meaning about behind everything. So these Witchy tarot cards also utilize the images of the Rider-Waite cards, okay, which are like the standard tarot cards that most people learn from or they utilize. However, once you learn those and the keywords, then you can go on buying any of the plethora of tarot cards they have out there with the plethora of different designs, okay? But if you wish to partake in this offer, there will be a link below in the description box as well as the comment section on getting this deal that is exclusive to this channel. Again, that is Witchy Cauldron. All right, Spirit, clarify transition and reverse. They're unable to move forward to get any kind of celebrations, okay? They're stuck. There's karmic debt to be paid for this witchcraft that they've been doing on you. Yeah. A Queen of Wands, someone who's very vibrant, someone who's very competitive, enjoys enterprise, confident, attractive, magnetic, who's been trying to go after your sacral chakra with her witchcraft. Okay, so again, this is energy harvesting. You had a family member that was trying to energy harvest off of you, that was in competition with you as well. Maybe they didn't like what your destiny was, or how vibrant your energy was, or that you're a master manifestor, or whatever. They're unable to move forward from this witchcraft because it has affected their lives in many, many, many different ways, and they're trying to find the way forward. Again, they've been talking to people, trying to get advice on how to move forward, because they know they've made a lot of mistakes. Why? If they're in heavy competition, it means they're heavily in their ego, and they're just fueled by the ego, which doesn't make them very practical or logical. It means they make a lot of rash decisions, because they're in their feels, they're in that envy, they're in that jealousy. So obviously they're not thinking straight. This is a person that when they get upset, they immediately go get a fucking candle and a spell book. This is that kind of person. Oh, I'm upset that the collective is moving forward. The collective got $5 today. I'm upset. Why didn't I get $5? I'm going to go light a candle and, do my incantation to devastate their lives. Or I see that the collective is doing well, and now I'm going to go try to siphon their energy so I can take their blessings from them. It's everything is fueled by the ego. So nothing about them is authentic, but also it's all of their motivation is emotional based. Clarify the wood word in reverse. Yeah, these people from your past, probably from your childhood, again, it says a hidden enemy in your family. I'm getting that there's more than one. This person didn't act alone. Okay, these people from your past are unable to be predatory or hunt you in the dream state. So this was all siphoning your energy when you were sleeping at night, trying to attack your mental state, trying to attack your chakras. This is giving distance Reiki, but instead of sending you energy, they're taking it. They're trying to siphon energy off of you via ritualistic means, but it's going after your chakra, specifically your sacral. Yeah. They know that they are defeated because rapid change has occurred in their life in many ways. Again, they understand that this curse here, that they were very, very invested in, to do something to get abundance from you. Again, this is foul play. This is cursing your life, trying to bring you devastation, hardship, despair, depression, trying to close your heart so they could take your abundance from you. God's telling you that this is a blessing in disguise and that God has intervened. You are loved and protected, and don't you ever downplay, your faith and the power that is God, okay? Never underestimate that. But they're unable to be predatory in your sleep. So this means whatever kind of connection or whatever kind of means they had to invade your dream state, they're unable to do that anymore. Clarify reverse stroke. They're unable to move quickly to invest in trying to do something to your intuition, trying to learn more about you, what makes you tick, because you stood your ground. Again, this is you being very, very specific in your prayers and how you allow the divine to intervene. This is you being very adamant about your spiritual hygiene. You put energetic protections up. Verbally, you spoke them into existence. I do not give consent to anyone to steal my energy or siphon it. I don't give consent to this. You could even have done cord cutting rituals to these individuals. They're very invested in trying to discover secrets about you or to mess with your intuition, but they're unable to because you stood your ground. Clarify rest in reverse. That they know it's a missed opportunity now. They're in regret because they're unable to affect you. Again, your transformation, your healing when you're sleeping. When it comes to you following your intuition, when it comes to what kind of partnerships you get in. They want you to accept some kind of fishy offer. They want you to accept some kind of karmic relationship versus a divine counterpart. Somebody who's happy and healthy, that would be an unconditionally loving relationship for you. They want to manipulate your mindset, because essentially, collective, if part of your spiritual wealth is to have a divine counterpart, that means like they're trying to block your heart chakra. That means like they're trying to get you to choose the wrong partner, so that way you are not in alignment and you miss out on the divine counterpart. Because they've been wanting to manipulate you, do things to you in the dream state, manipulate your mind to get you to choose some kind of karmic where it's not an equal give and take, where you're giving more than what you're receiving and you incur some kind of trauma that further hardens your heart. So again, they can take your blessings. Yeah. Clarify the Sun of Life. They can intuitively see, or everyone can see, because like the sun can also be about the truth. The truth is exposed, okay? That one, you're very intuitive, but that these people are after your energy, but that you are in full vitality. People see that you're happy, you're healthy, you're glowing, okay? They know the truth that you're happy, but they also know the reason why you're happy is because you're very, very intuitive. And you're happy because your intuition led you on what kind of romantic offers you should receive and who to cut off in order to get this abundance. Like this Queen of Swords energy is like being very firm on your boundaries, being very intelligent, speaking your truth. Everybody can see that you are very intelligent. Everyone can see that you're very intuitive, and your intuition is what led you to having a new beginning, to having your wishes fulfilled with some kind of romantic offer that was actually good for you. Yeah, to get this abundance. Clarify the wheel. Everybody can see that you're happy, you're healthy, like that you're very, very intuitive. They're unable to affect you in the dream state. They're unable to give you false downloads. They're unable to get you to, abandon your divine counterpart and go towards some kind of karmic. That you're having a new beginning, and you have your Ace of Pentacles here. That you have a fresh start, but also you're getting this abundance. You're getting your wishes fulfilled, and they don't get to take them. Clarify the wheel in reverse. Or clarify the wheel. There is a King of Wands that's been talking to them about your Wheel of Fortune, because they're in anxiety, fear, and despair about them being in poverty. Again, whatever they wish and intended for you is what they are living now. It's their reality. So it says that you cleansing your energy, okay? When you cleanse your energy, that's an automatic return to sender. When you cleanse your space, when you take a ritual bath, that energy has to go somewhere if it's not on you. So that means it's gone back. These people wish poverty on you. Trying to put some kind of hardship. A King of Wands could be the partner of the Queen of Wands, okay? This is somebody who's very independent. They're an entrepreneur. They're adventurous. They initiate many projects. They like to be in charge, the leader. They spoke to this person because they're in anxiety, fear, and despair about being in poverty, for trying to go after your abundance, for trying to go after your destiny here. Because they see that your spiritual wisdom here, or you unlocked your spiritual wisdom, or you connected with God the moment you went within and received guidance. Clarify the Moon on water. These people also don't want to be exposed. What has been done in the dark has been brought to light. When it comes to the persistence, the determination of a King of Pentacles to affect your crown chakra when it comes to your family. Like for you creating your own family, not like about your family in general, or it could be your family in general. Like if these are a bunch of snakes that are hidden enemies in your family and they're just trying to sacrifice you, trying to make you like codependent or people pleasing, trying to get you to hang around the people who don't want you alive, right? But what has been done in the dark has been brought to light about how determined they were to do something to your crown chakra, to affect your mind. It even says that they were trying to do so much to you in your dream state, trying to affect like your thought patterns, how you think, what you do. King of Pentacles is someone who's very abundant, who's a provider. Yeah, they were trying to do something to your family, because this fell, okay? So it wasn't the upright, but it fell. They wanted you to have an unhappy home, dysfunctional family, for you to have remorse, for you to like break up, for you to be in sorrow with your emperor. So like if you're an empress, a divine feminine, they wanted you to lose your divine counterpart. They wanted to break you guys up. They were trying to give you some kind of false thoughts to make you not, to bring disharmony to your family. And that's been illuminated. Clarify the journey. So it's going to be revealed. It says the truth is being revealed. What has been done in the dark has been brought to light. Again, how they're trying to manipulate your mind when it comes to your relationships, like with your significant other, trying to create disharmony with your family. But also how they try to manipulate your journey. Again, on the full moon, it will be exposed. I've been channeling that a lot. That the full moon, things are going to be exposed. These people are going to be put in their place. About how these people are trying to put you in this Queen of Cups in reverse, trying to make you sacrifice yourself unnecessarily for others, make you gullible to where you would have disharmony, trust issues, lack of accountability, disunion with your relationships. Again, like they want you to be super gullible, so that way if like a karma came to you, you would cheat on your husband or cheat on your wife, or you would believe anything that people told you, because they wanted you to have financial disaster. Again, they wanted you to have some kind of financial loss to affect your ability to heal. They wanted you to feel hopeless. And there's a King of Swords here in reverse that did this because this person, it was premeditated malice. They were selfish, ruthless, and devious. So this is a King of Swords in reverse. A King of Swords is someone who's an authority figure. This is somebody who's got mental clarity and truth, but in the reverse, this is somebody who's being malicious, cautiously malicious towards you. They wanted you poor. They want to mess with your mind. They wanted you to make poor decisions, especially in love. They wanted you to let go of the people who were good for you and you to stay around for all the people who didn't have good intentions for you. Yeah. And now they're confused at how you were able to let go of people. And now they have this unwarranted fear of poverty that's coming towards them. Yeah, they're unable to face the reality that they're in denial of the truth, that they're about to be in poverty because you're no longer blocked. Bottom of the deck is you're getting success and victory. So somebody was being very, very malicious towards you. And there was several people in your family that was being very malicious towards you, trying to sacrifice you for some kind of abundance, doing things to you, spiritually raping you, spiritually violating you. They're in complete disbelief. They're like in complete denial that they're about to go in poverty. And like they're talking to each other about it. Like they're in anxiety, fear, and despair about how they're going to live the life that they wanted for you. And these people are not made of this stuff. No, these people are not made of this stuff. Like you are a very strong individual, collective. Never forget that. Each time these people attacked you and you're still living, you're still breathing, you're still able to speak your truth, you're still having your needs met, is defeat for these people. Because you didn't die and you didn't retaliate, which means now they have more karmic debt. Just know how truly protected you are and how the divine intervenes for you. God don't play about you. And now your family's seeing just how much God, as well as your ancestors, don't fuck around when it comes to you. Like, I just still can't get over it. Like, imagine having your ancestors put their foot on your neck because you're that big of a piece of shit to your own bloodline. Like, I can't get over that. Like, how are you still rationalizing what you're doing and how you're superior and how you have the right to do this to somebody when all who came before you, we're talking thousands, hundreds of thousands of people who came before you are fucking your life up because you're that big of a piece of shit. Like, because you're literally trying to cripple and destroy any hopes of your lineage being successful, victorious, being elevated. Like, if these people care about status, which they do, wouldn't you want your family to grow? Because these are older people attacking a younger person, which means they're essentially attacking the future, the legacy. So what, they could be popular, but then it would die out with you. Because nobody else, say if this is the person that's supposed to bring success and victory to your bloodline, that would mean all the others who are descendants who were not chosen don't have the stuff. They don't have it in them. No matter if they take it or not, they don't have it in them to be that position. They don't have it in them to grow the legacy. You taking their energy isn't going to make these duds in the family. And I'm not being mean. I'm just being flat out. These duds in the family, there's a reason why they're not chosen. They could also be very karmic, okay? Which means they're essentially here to be on this earth to suffer, to pay, to be lessons for divine beings, people who are actually meant to initiate change. Why they learn lessons. Because if they don't learn their lesson from that divine being of how to be a decent person and a decent human being, then they just struggle each and every lifetime. So it's like, if your family's full of just energy harvesters, things like that, none of these people have it in them to advance the legacy. Essentially, collective, I'm saying, short and sweet, full offense, I guess. You're the winner born into a whole pile of losers. I mean, it's just what it's saying. You're the winner born into a generation of losers. And the only reason they're able to win at all is by taking from you. But even again, if they took from you, it doesn't make them winners. It doesn't just automatically alter their genetic makeup to make them winners, to make them have what it takes to accelerate the bloodline, to heighten the legacy, which means by taking you out, they kill the legacy. Like anybody and everybody that has kids after this, they're just going to birth more losers, more duds. Which means, say if you come from a bloodline, or you come from a family that has, for a few generations been very poor, they're gonna fucking stay poor. There's no legacy. Your own family's trying to kill it. Like, there's no legacy there. So it's like, anybody that comes after them, like say, imagine if you were the person here, let me just put it this way. Because there are people out there in history who do this. There's people out there in history who come from poverty that are essentially the chosen for their bloodline, and they essentially make a name for that family. They become very wealthy. They have like titles of prince or duke or things like that all of a sudden. And now that family that was in poverty is now held in high esteem. You were that person born to all the other people who were in poverty to be held in high esteem. And they think that they can switch that. It's not how it works. They might be able to take a little bit of your ideas. They might be able to take a little bit of your life force. But they all of a sudden don't just become ingrained to be a duke or a Tesla or things like that. They just don't be... There's a reason why you were born that way. There's a reason why you have the energy. You have the karmic debt. Like, no matter how much they take from you, it doesn't erase their karmic debt. Like, so again, if they take your abundance, say, we'll just say numbers on it. Say you have a balance of $500,000 attached to you and your energy. They've got $100. But because they've been doing all this woo-woo, they are now at a negative balance. They have negative $100. So even if they try to switch yours, okay, now they're negative $500,100. So that means they're going to have nothing but negativity attracted to them for the rest of their life to take away what they don't deserve and aren't in alignment with. So again, it makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense to me. Verify rebirth, but again, these people aren't very intelligent, so yeah. They're trying to find some kind of rebirth because they know that their money's fucked up. It's going to be fucked up because they kept attacking yours. And it's come out in almost every message this week already. Okay, that Mercury and Pisces. The more they try to get in your energy, the more they keep trying to do something to you, invade your boundaries, try to do things to your heart chakra, try to mess with your mind, your dream state, the more truth that's going to be exposed about them. But also, the more in poverty they're going to be. Like, keep doing it. You're just hurting yourself. Like, their money's going to be all fucked up. There's a Queen of Pentacles in reverse who is very insecure, okay? She cares very much about social status. And she's going to be completely unstable because she was arrogant. She was overly confident. says one who promises much but does not deliver. Who's now going to have money problems. So like that saying is, she wrote a check that she couldn't cash when it came to doing black magic on you. So you have a Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. Who knows? They're trying to find some kind of rebirth here, or they try to go after your rebirth. Their money's going to be all fucked up. They're going to be completely unstable, and they're in fear of that because they made promises to people, probably other people in your family, the other people they worked with, and now they've got debts. Essentially, they owe people money that they cannot pay back. Like, imagine if you promised every single person that worked with you, like, hey, yeah, we're going to get this much money from the collective. Yeah, like, we're just going to sacrifice them as one person. And, you know, like, say the pot is $1 million, you know, with life insurance policies, whatever they're doing. Yeah, we'll all get to eat. Yeah, but now they're all in poverty, and these people that work with them is like, well, didn't you say I was going to get X amount of money? Collective's alive, and now everything we've done is returning to us, and God thinks that death is too kind for us and that we are doomed to suffer for the rest of our days. So, bitch, pay me. Like, you're going to pay me. Like, you promised me money. I did this. The truth is going to come out about how I did this. Now, bitch, you're going to pay me. Like, they don't have the money, though. They wrote a check they couldn't cash. Clarify, wolf. Yeah, these people that worked with them, that was in a group, are now moving on from them because they're trying to overcome the obstacles that are coming at them very quickly. They're seizing the moment to walk away from working with this group anymore. They're like, nope, you lied to me, or this was never going to work. You didn't think about things again. Like I picked up this person was talking to people, and they're like, you messed up. You made lots of mistakes because you were in your feelings. You were in your feelings, in your ego. One, why the fuck are you siphoning energy to begin with? You will pay for that. It is a loan. You're taking something that doesn't belong to you. It's like borrowing from a future life. If you're already a piece of shit and your life was hard this lifetime, and you have no spiritual wealth, and you're trying to take from a future life of yours, so like another lifetime, because that's what it is. You're writing a check, borrowing energy from another life. You already in another life, based off your actions in this one and the previous ones, are doomed for poverty and strife. But now you're trying to take more abundance that you don't have from the next life to apply it in this one. Again, like, your life is going to beyond suck. You're trying to, like, these people, when I tell you, these people have beyond a negative balance. And that's why they will always attract people who are like them, and they will attract, like, terrible fates for themselves. Let them have it, though. What is that whole, like, thing? Let them. Yeah. People are abandoning this group. They don't want to work in this group anymore. They're seizing the moment because they want to overcome this obstacle. Clarify happiness. Yeah. All these people who are working together to go after your happiness by attacking your heart chakra, they got the news, this collaboration's got the news that they're in a negative pattern. They're feeling very apathetic because they were impulsive, and now they feel like a failure because of the news that they received that you are happy, that you had a passionate breakthrough because you worked long and hard. And this community here now feels trapped. They feel victimized because it's the completion of a cycle. Because you're moving on to calmer waters. Clarify the ancestor. Clarify the ancestor. Yeah. Your ancestors have been speaking to you, okay, about changes. When anytime these people keep trying to send you illusions, again, heavily attacking your mental state, heavily attacking your dream state, okay, because they were trying to bend your will, trying to affect your self-esteem, your self-confidence. But your solar plexus also governs over your boundaries, your energetic boundaries. They were trying to overpower your boundaries. And your ancestors told you that you needed to persevere, okay, that you need to stand your ground, that you're so close to success. And that these people were trying to spy on you in the dream state to cause you conflict by messing with your judgment. So that way you would experience some kind of painful ending. some kind of betrayal, some kind of defeat, trying to overburden you with whatever it is they were trying to manifest for your life. And that you had to be adaptable here as you went through this rebirth, this death and rebirth, this transformation, to utilize your strength to overcome these obstacles that these people are trying to give you heartache and pain. And your ancestors spoke to your foresight, gave you the way to move forward. Any time that you had any kind of indecision of where to go. And that's why you're having success and victory. Because the energy has been balanced out from this tower that they tried to send you, and now it's going back to them. Yeah, because you mastered yourself. The Empress mastered herself and her independence and self-sufficiency. She's going to have good luck, good fortune. Good luck and good fortune is your way. Spirit, give us some cards for this Queen of Wands in reverse. Who's this Queen of Wands in reverse? Uncloak this energy. Who's this Queen of Wands in reverse? This Queen of Wands in reverse divorced your grandfather on your father's side. Or it's your grandfather on your father's side who's divorced, who's in their feminine energy. So a family member, again, we know it's lots of family members. You were born to a line of duds. Who's this King of Wands? Who's this King of Wands? This King of Wands is an entrepreneur who's a baby boomer. Born between 1946 and 1964. This could be a grandparent. Who's this King of Pentacles? Who's this King of Pentacles? Who's this King of Pentacles? This King of Pentacles is a Gen Zer born between 1996 to 2010. They are a complete stranger who is single. But somehow they're very abundant. This is like a rich, younger person. Who's this King of Swords in reverse? Who's this King of Swords in reverse? Moon or sun sign of Aquarius. It's an end of a cycle with this person who is part of your high vibrational soul tribe. So this person was supposed to be part of your soul tribe, but they turned their back on you. They're malicious. Who's this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Their husband works in computer and technology of your ex. So this Queen of Pentacles isn't stable anymore. And their husband or ex-husband, somebody who is your ex, so your family dealt with your ex as well. I think that's it. Give us some cards for this Queen of Wands in reverse. This grandfather on the father's side. This is somebody who's waiting, fantasizing, overthinking, stressed, overanalyzing about how you're a boss bitch and how they wanted you to have some kind of fuck buddy or secret affair that they were talking shit about you about. To karmic friends. So they wanted you to make wrong decisions in love. They wanted you to be super gullible. They wanted you to, like, say if you're with your divine counterpart, they wanted you to pick, like, the moment someone just said you were pretty, like, you go fuck them kind of way. Who's this King of Wands? The entrepreneur. This is somebody that's now being blackmailed. Trying to dust off the fact that they're being blackmailed. Yeah, they're being threatened and reflecting on that. They're extra triggered by the fact that your light irritates their demons. So this person's being... So hold on, let me reread these cards again. It says your wheel of fortune. This could be the practitioner. Like it says the leader of the group. It says they're being, like, scarcity tactics, they're being threatened. This was the person who your family went to. It says they're an entrepreneur. This is like giving, like, practitioner. This is the leader of the cult, the coven, the secret society, whatever. This person is who they're talking to now because, like, everything that this person did for them is backfiring or it's giving them karma. Yeah, they're going in. So that gives a whole new meaning to the Hermit and the Hierophant. So it's like they're going within to receive guidance about their own spiritual beliefs and their wisdom. Or they're going in to receive guidance about the Hierophants, also establishments. Like about this establishment. How everyone's going to go through poverty. So everyone who worked with your family and the secret society, this cult, they're all going to go through poverty. And they're talking to the leader of the group here who's been doing the spells or whatever. About how, they promised them the abundance and things like that. They're being blackmailed. They're being threatened. And they're extra triggered by that. Give us some cards for this King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody that was chasing love. Or been trying to chase you for love. Like who they hired to chase you for love. Yeah, this is a groupie. Who was unable to get proof. Some kind of screenshot, same shit, different day. About you being a wolf in sheep's clothing. Again, trying to tarnish your name. This King of Swords. Who's this King of Swords in reverse? This is somebody who has bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities, that made up lies. They didn't have any facts. You dodged a bullet from this person by blocking them on social media. They can see that you're too busy winning, and they were trying to steal from you because of that. So again, it's an end of a cycle with this person who is part of a high vibrational soul tribe for you. Like essentially they went rogue. They essentially abandoned their own spiritual throne. They abandoned their own spiritual will. Give us some cards for this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who's been looking you up, researching you, getting info on you. Because they've been ghosted. Okay, it says their husband is now their ex. But their husband could be your ex, so take it where it applies. But someone ghosted them, and now they've been trying to find dirt on you. Because the person, their husband, wants to love bomb you because they're into you. So it's like you have someone here whose ex left them, that's part of the secret society, that's into you, that wants to be with you. And they know that they're not going to get any kind of rebirth here. They're very insecure because they were reckless. They were overly confident. They over-promised. And now they can't pay. So now that we know all this, I want to get more into this practitioner that people are going to. That they made a lot of mistakes. Or someone made a lot of mistakes. We're going to see what this is about. But it looks like someone that you dated was in this. So family, some kind of grandparent, and their feminine energy. I would say so. Just saying. But they all know, they're all beyond scared of what's going to happen to them. Feel trapped. Everybody's walking away. And I've channeled that before. It'll be in a different reading because I don't want to combine readings. But how whoever this secret society leader is, it used to be a very coveted job, but it's went through a lot of turnover. Like whoever is, it reminds me of that show, The Order. Okay. Where they have a grand magus and a magus. And the Grand Magus had to earn his ranks through the secret society, through showcasing his magical ability, whatever. But when the group, like in that show, when that group started to experience a lot of calamity, a lot of death, like a lot of things that were going wrong, they started to blame the Grand Magus. And then they all worked together to get rid of it. But then the Magus became the Grand Magus. So, like they had some kind of level up, okay? But then they inherited all this person's problems, and the members of that secret society were still pissed because, like, they're like, my life isn't sweet and great like it used to be. I'm going through a lot of devastational change. And then now, because that person's their leader, they blame that new leader, who then they all try to target still. And then in the show, it's like they get rid of the new Grand Magus, okay? So you had one, they're disposed of. They promoted another one, they try to get her out of office, and then they promote another one who immediately dies. So it's like everybody who gets that job now, it's a high turnover job. Great Goddess Morgan, tell us about this practitioner, this King of Wands, this entrepreneur that's a baby boomer that they're talking to. This practitioner is the one who made all the mistakes. Yes, no? Yes. So this practitioner is the one who made all of the mistakes. What kind of mistakes? What mistakes did this practitioner make? When it came to like your love life, or trying to take away your new beginning in love, attacking the way that you heal, or it could signify that you're in the spotlight and they try to get rid of that. So they made the mistake of trying to reverse your love life. So trying to make it to where you would never be open to new love. But then also attacking your healing. Trying to master their craft and attacking your ability to heal. What was the other mistakes? Trying to bring you conflict, like hostilities, trying to bring you violence. And trying to put you in loss, grief, and despair, trying to break up your divine counterpart relationship when you were sleeping. So it's like they made the mistake of trying to attack you in the dream state to get your good fortune, your destiny. Trying to affect your love life, trying to, affect your healing, really trying to affect the way that you heal, trying to bring you some kind of violence, bring you some kind of threats, trying to put you in loss, grief, and sorrow. So that's where they made the mistake. What are they threatening, Great Goddess Morgan? What are these people threatening? An emperor is threatening them? So a dominating male? What is this emperor threatening them? So this emperor is saying that you manifested for all of us to miss opportunities. The Queen of Pentacles, to get this unexpected money, this lump sum, and love. But they're now going to have to be resilient. So it says the Emperor here. This Emperor is trying to manifest, trying to direct their will, stating that all they did was manifest for every single member of the secret society to lose their opportunities. To lose the opportunity for this Queen of Pentacles to be stable in a relationship. Because the collective was able to persevere to get a new beginning. And now they're all trapped. They're bound to it. Again, like they're bound to the witchcraft they sent out. Because the collective was in this Queen of Swords energy and stood her ground against this witchcraft when it came to their abundance. And that this person, this emperor, now wants to walk away, abandon the group because they're in indecision. They're at a crossroads with the harmony of their own family. So it's like it's affecting the harmony of each of their families too. So it's like they were trying to break you up. Now it's affecting the stability and the harmony of each member's family. And now like it's like they're not only gonna be poor, but it's affecting everybody's relationships because they tried to attack yours, tried to take away this Ace of Cups. They're walking away because they're trying to overcome the obstacle of being left for dead, having this painful ending with the people from your past. Again, with this King of Wands. So they're saying all you did was have us lose opportunities. All you did was make it to where our own relationships are messed up. Spirit, tell us what they blame, like, tell us about the secret society's next course of action. Okay. So they're trying to find the foresight to get through this heartbreak, this betrayal. They're trying to rest to get peace. Because they know that they're going to have to be adaptable. That balance is going to, essentially, they're all trying to rest. They could all be very sick. It says mental overload is what's popping out to me. They're overwhelmed. Trying to find the foresight to move forward through the division of this group, through the heartbreak of what's in store for them. They're in fear, they're anxiety. They're trying to rest and regroup because they know that balance is going to occur with the death energy that they try to send or trying to bring an ending to you. That endings are going to come for them. There's nothing they can do about it. And they're going to have the strength. They're trying to get into their own inner strength because, again, they have karmic debt to pay. For trying to consistently do something to your crown chakra, like trying to consistently sever your connection to divine, trying to like mind F you, like, but magically. Yeah. So that way this King of Pentacles, this Gen Zer, a complete stranger, could marry you, have a family with you. This would be a karmic energy for you. So again, they kept trying to put you in karmic relationships. Kept trying to get you to walk away from divine counterpart, trying to get you to, be super gullible. Like the moment someone said that you're funny or, oh, you're so pretty, like you just, strip down and get ready, right? Like, what's happening to this group? Great Goddess Morgan, what's happening to this group? What's happening to this group? They're trying to find a way to overcome this obstacle. They're trying to move forward. What happens to this practitioner, this King of Wands? That there is now So what I'm reading here is someone has taken over their job. Again, like it's giving like that Hold the Order show. It's on Netflix. Check it out. Where they're now, essentially this person has been disposed of that title, that rank. If they were like the Grand Magus or the Grand Master or whatever you want to call them. someone else is now in charge of this cult, this coven, who's trying to who knows the truth and is trying to find a solution about this illusion, about this witchcraft, about what truly happened here. Like essentially trying to figure out all the areas this person went wrong with their witchcraft. This person is very empathic. They could also be very intuitive as well. That's trying to find the many ways. Again, it's trying to find the solution to the many ways that they were trying to steal your abundance, your self-sufficiency, by going after your strength. They're trying to find, essentially, this new leader is trying to essentially figure out where this person did wrong so they could try again. Don't. Like, you're already doomed to suffer. You doing anything to the collective is only going to make you suffer more. So, I mean, let them, I guess. Let them. Because, like, it even says that you being so determined, so consistent, and trying to take this from the collective is why you're suffering the way that you are. Doing things to their mind state, their mental state, their crown chakra. But it looks like the person that replaced them is now trying to find a better way to do it. To have some kind of passionate breakthrough. To bring some kind of rapid change to this conflict. They're trying to be adaptable to get some kind of celebration. And it's this King of Wands is very sick and about to die. Okay, they're very overburdened. So the former leader of this coven, this cult, is dying. They've been replaced as leader, but now they're overexhausted by the spell work that they've been doing, and now they're about to die, and that's karmic justice. And also, karmic justice is coming to these people that collaborated, who are now trying to go within to receive guidance on how they can move forward. This Queen of Wands says the grandfather on your father's side, and this King of Swords, who are very invested, because they got the news that you're moving on to calmer waters from this tower they tried to send you to your relationships with your own King of Cups. So someone who's very diplomatic, stable. And this devilish energy that you had to stand your ground on and cut them out of your energy. Use your intelligence to get your own long-term stability. So again, this person's been replaced, and now they have someone new who's going to make the same mistake. People don't learn. Like when I said at the very beginning, they're Mr. and Mrs. Same. It looks like there's a feminine energy now that's Mrs. Same. She replaced the old man, but now she's the same. Let's get information about this Queen of Cups. Let's see if she's old or young. Give us some information about this Queen of Cups, this new leader. Nope. Old as fuck too. The silent generation, born between 1928 and 1945. So they went older. They went older. They're like, you know what? The baby boomer wasn't old enough. We need to go older. We need like a great grandmother here, right? But they're looking through, and I'm not dishing it on old people. I'm just making fun. Because you figure like they would be somebody younger, but no, they're way older. Like they're now going to, again, they just keep using these members though. And now it's not the members that are being used. Now it's the leaders of the groups being used. Like, oh, you're overburdened, sickly now because of all the spell work backfires. Okay, well, you're dead, so we'll just replace you. Hey, new leader, come fix all of our problems that we all did and worked together. Fix all of our problems. Tell us about this blackmail. What are they being blackmailed? Yeah, they're telling them that they're going to blackmail. Tell us about the blackmail. What's this blackmail about? Tell us about the blackmail. Now, the blackmail was to, like, we're going to replace you. So, yeah, they spoke to the old, leader, practitioner, saying that we're going to invest in someone else. They made a very, very rash decision. These people from your past offered essentially the job to someone else. They're very generous. They paid someone else to be the leader. They're like, we're gonna vote on someone else to be the leader. Because that's gonna be the fixer of all your problems. So they got rid of their leader, and now they've elected someone new, and the old leader's dying. What's this new leader gonna do? So this new leader here knows that they're doomed to poverty, that it's going to affect the cycle of the wheel for them, for going after your destiny. They know that they're going to have a lot of hardship. In many ways, because of this witchcraft that they did, this devil-like energy, they're bound to it. They intuitively know that they're bound to it. So they're trying to work long and hard to get some kind of passionate breakthrough to overcome this obstacle by seizing the moment. To do what? What are they going to do? Yeah, they're going to try to manifest going after your sacral chakra again. Going to try to manifest a way to get your sacral chakra by trying to get a King of Pentacles to come forward to you, to have the strength to come forward to you, to ask you to be in marriage with them. So that way this person can end your life, and that way they can get victory, and like rapid change can occur. So again, it's bringing me that whole order, and like that whole order show. I don't know why I'm channeling that so hard right now, but like in the show, okay, they have the Order of the Knights, okay, which are werewolves who essentially are the werewolves attack anyone who does black magic. They get some kind, it's a frequency they hear, and they go and unalive anybody that's doing the black magic. And the reason being is they eat the heart, and the reason why they unalive and they specifically go for the heart is because if they go for the heart, it ends the witchcraft, like the effects. Like think of it like as a wave. So like, say if this person over here was doing a lot of witchcraft, there would still be waves of the energy. We'll put it that way. And if they eat the heart, it stops the waves. It stops all of it. So like, it's not just enough to unalive them. They have to do something to the heart itself. So it looks like this person here, this new practitioner, is now going to invest in trying to get your sacral chakra energy now by trying to get this King of Pentacles to propose marriage to you. To like tell you that they want to have some kind of family with you, which we've been knowing the ex or whatever is going to try to come back. We've been knowing this, okay? But it looks like it's someone new. It says it's a complete stranger. They're going to have a complete stranger come up to you because they know you don't want shit to do with that ex of yours, to bring you some kind of ending. They're trying to end your life. So that way they can have victory and success over defeating this rapid change. Like they're trying to stop the currents of their own witchcraft by going after you, when really it's their own. The only way they could stop the witchcraft is by unaliving each other. I mean, we're being real here, right? Like, doing something to you isn't going to stop the karmic debt because you don't have any part in it. Like, you're not doing anything. You're not adding in it. You're not contributing to it. So for them to go after you is just pointless. They're just adding more karmic debt. But if they truly wanted to stop the ramifications, they would have to end all of them and their group, which is what the divine's doing. Like, I think there's a lot of cause and effect here. Like, this isn't just, affecting your life. This is affecting other people's lives. Spirit, what is these people's karmic debt, this cult? Blocked off from spirit and discernment. Robbery or theft by a close friend, so someone's going to steal from the inside of this place. They're having sight and intuition issues, prone to drug addictions, botched surgery, plastic or general, losing money, revenue, and income. They have to watch you prosper with money. They're being denied help and assistance. Their spell work backfiring and working for you instead. Suspended license. What is the karma of these people that they're bound to? Being scammed and losing major money. Getting scammed in a Ponzi or get rich quick scheme. So again, like the whole leaders trying to like the same. Mr. and Mrs. Same. They're doing the same thing, which is still targeting you. Still trying to do that whole get rich quick scheme of going after your abundance. They're going to lose everything. They're unemployed. They're going to lose their jobs. Again, they're bound to poverty. All their tea is spilled so everybody knows about like all their stuff. Extreme stress and anxiety because they know what's coming. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. What advice do you have for the collective at this time? Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective at this time? What advice to the collective? Rest and heal your heart. Work on healing your heart chakra. Practicing self-care. Have fun. Because never underestimate the power of the divine. Because you got the angels here. And these people are stuck, not moving forward. They're longing and desperate. They're stuck in their web of lies. Because they're going to have a decrease in every area of their lives. You need to work on your healing, okay? Or because you've worked on your healing, you're being freed. You're let go of these people that were trying to be a present power in your life, trying to, separate you from your abundance, separate you from your destiny, from your divine counterpart. You're rising up from the depths, releasing any kind of difficulty because your ancestors are here that knows about these people's hidden intentions, these friends and colleagues. I'm telling you not to take any risks because this all has to do with your legacy. You building a legacy. Now you're going to get professional assistance, a lawyer, an attorney that's going to assist you when it comes to this kindred partnership, and your family and friends that worked against you because the hidden truth is going to be exposed about that what they try to do to your love life, try to do to you, your ability to love yourself. Have heartfelt gratitude because your transformation essentially what tipped the scale, that things are being balanced, and that you need to have self-acceptance and to forgive. Forgive doesn't mean reconnect, it just means forgive. These people's hidden motivations that were in your family that were trying to put you in some kind of contract commitment, again, with some kind of loser, some kind of karmic. So show great gratitude for this deception because your higher self is going to lead you to great achievement, especially because your higher self is going to tell you to isolate and to cleanse your energy. So you're fine. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Don't be taking any risks. These people are stuck. They're bound. So Mr. and Mrs. Same that keep wants to go after your sacral chakra energy, they're going to get the same results. They just are gullible to think they're going to get something different. Yeah. They didn't know that you were high ranking. The grass looked greener because it was fake. Someone here has numerous partners. And now the angel of death is here to avenge. Again, it says that the former leader of this cult is dying. That they hired from the dark web, who wanted to remove you and take your place. It's not how it works. Not how it works. There was not anything they wouldn't do to hurt you, and kept trying to dream share with you because they knew that the answer was in your memory. And their influence is rubbing off because everybody's got a karma-induced illness, which means it's incurable. They go to the doctors, but nobody will know what's wrong with them. And that's shocking news. Shocking news that somebody wants to have a romantic date night with you, or that you know about it. About how it's shocking news, hot tea, that they were trying to unalive you by asking you out on a date. So everybody knows. Everybody knows because you told your story. So it's shocking tea. It says all their tea's being exposed about how your family, this cult, were trying to get someone to have you go on a date night so they could unalive you. Again, it even says that that's what this person's plan. Like Mrs. Same, the new appointed leader, Mrs. Same, how they were trying to get someone new to come and have you go on a date night so they could end your life. You've already told your story. You're saving lives. All cord and soul ties have been severed. They are blocked from your energy. And their ancestors abandoned them, so they have no spiritual protection. Jail time is coming for these people. They know it because, again, all their tea is spilt, especially their plans to unalive you. Yeah, now they're overwhelmed. They have racing thoughts, okay? You need to check your food habits, though, because they keep trying to do something to your food, trying to make you overeat or undereat. Yeah. A group tried to take you down and still lost because you're a reincarnated God. Well, there you have it. Yeah. And that's why they were collaborating, working for a common goal. The past needs to stay in the past because there's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that works with Satan, Lucifer, demons, jinn, and or fallen angels that was trying to assassinate your character. Still trying to assassinate your character. But again, they're caught up in all their web of lies. They know you're intelligent with a promising future and destiny. And again, they try to remove you to take your place, but it's not how it works. You don't just become the it girl or the it guy by trying to take someone's destiny. You don't have the makeup. Yeah, that's your family secret. Your intuition cracked your own case, and your ancestors are calling you home. The more energy your op sends is transmuting more blessings for you. Because you have occult knowledge. Again, you know things. You're the best at what you do. You're the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And there's recorded phone calls and conversations, again, about wanting to unalive you and things like that. And you spoke your truth. The devil lied to them and now they're trapped. Again, it says someone here works with the devil. Like these are Satan worshipers. Yeah. Because they had a desire and passion to manipulate events with witchcraft. Sad. Sad. What's the collective higher self want them to know? Thank your lucky stars. As you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. You are worthy. It's time to stop feeling unworthy, unloved, and undeserving. So share your gifts with others. What blessing should the collective be aware to show gratitude for? A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. A blessing of the air, of getting to it, of being in action. And a blessing for peace of mind. And a blessing to shield and safeguard you. You got the Morgan there. Morgan don't play around either. She don't. None escape the Morgan. None escape the Morgan. What does Goddess want the collective to know? That you have soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Again, you're a reincarnation of someone who was high ranking in a lost land, like Atlantis, like you think like the Aztecs, the Incans, whatever. That you may be longing for home, you're homesick, but you need to plant yourself here. You chose to be here. And that you need to be gentle with yourself, forgive. Because you're going to be returning to each other, compassion, humanity. You're returning to your high vibrational soul tribe, your divine counterpart, to God, to Goddess. We have Buddha here. Buddha could be significant. It's all about inner peace, meditation. We have Dagda, the principal god for the next year. Dagda is the divine counterpart of the Morgan. Everything's going in accordance to divine timing. So have inner peace that you could be having your divine counterpart within the next year. All right, collective, I hope I was able to provide you with clarity of what you already intuitively know. Thank you for watching, and if you like my vibe, please like, share, and subscribe. It definitely helps out the channel. Please stay tuned for a brief little snippet of the Dark High Priestess and the Prophecy of the Queen of the Unseen.